This is lesson 7. Now, lesson 7 deals with some more different types of rate problems, and we're just going to go through the examples so you can work on the worksheet. So example 1 says Rachel can type 74 words per minute. How many words can she type in 15 minutes? Well, 74 words per minute means she can type 74 words in 1 minute. So very simply, we have to do 74 times 15, which will give us, get our calculator, 74 times 15 will give us 1,110 words per minute over 15 minutes. 1,110 words in 15 minutes. Okay. Part B says Leanne works in a donut van and sells on an average of 60 donuts every 15 minutes. How long is it likely to take her to sell 800 donuts? Well, from the 60 and the 15 we can work out a rate, and we can do 60 divided by 15, which is 4, and that's basically an average of 4 donuts per minute. Now, if we need for her to sell 800 donuts, how long will that take? Well, very simply, 4 goes into 800, 200 times. Okay, so if we do 200 times the 4 donuts, we really need to do 200 times the 1 minute as well. So essentially it is 200 minutes it will take to sell 800 donuts. Minutes, which if you want to break that down into hours and minutes, it would be like 3 hours and 20 minutes. Alright, example 2 is a little bit more difficult. It says we have 3 hoses with 3 different taps used to fill a large swimming pool. Hose 1 alone takes 200 hours to fill 1 pool. The second hose takes 120 hours to fill a pool, and the third hose only takes 50 hours to fill a pool. How long will it take to fill a pool if all 3 hoses were used? Right, so we have these numbers. We have 200, and we have 120, and we have 50. Now, what we need to do is we need to find, firstly, the LCM of those, the lowest common multiple. Okay, what is the smallest number that these 3 numbers divide into? And I will tell you that the answer is 600. Now, why do we need the lowest common multiple? Well, let's take 600. Let's say that was 600 hours. If we had hose 1, and hose 1 can fill a pool in 200 hours, then in 600 hours, hose 1 could fill 3 pools, because 600 divided by 200 is 3. Now, in 600 hours, hose 2 could fill, the rate for hose 2 is 120. So if we did 600 divided by 120, The answer is 5. So it could fill 5 pools in the same length of time as hose 1 could fill 3. And finally, hose 3 could fill we have 600 divided by 50, which is 12. So in the same time as hose 1 could fill 3, hose 2 could fill 5, hose 3 could fill 12 pools. So that means if the 3 hoses work together, in 600 hours they could fill a total of 3 plus 5, write them round the way, plus 12 pools. So in 600 hours combined, they could fill 20 pools. So how long will it take them to fill one pool combined? Well, we're going to do 20, not 200, 20. We're going to do 600 divided by 20. 600 divided by 20, and will be hours per pool. And 600 divided by 20 is 30 hours combined to fill a pool.